You are now tuned into the We Are Gunsmith Podcast, the world's #1 podcast. Or at least they think so. Sit back, kick your feet up, and relax to the sweet, sweet sounds of James Mooney and Rob TRAMONTE, or as they're known internationally, Cash Mooney and Maserati. It's gonna be lit beyond comprehension. You already know, fam.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that intro fucking kills me, dude.
It's so good. I forget we even have that until we play it right now.
That's how I test people. If
I know.
They say that they listen to the podcast, that's how I test them. I'm like, what do you think of that intro? And they're like, if they look confused.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you guys do a good job. They're like, no, you didn't listen.
You don't listen to our boy Barry.
Well, dude, Jeremy didn't even listen to the first one.
God damn it, Jeremy.
Because he was here the second episode when we played it. And he was
dying.
He was like, what is this? And I'm like, so you didn't listen, dude. Sick. You don't listen to our own,
Dad.
don't listen to our own podcast.
He only listens when he's on it.
Yeah, which is never.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh man. Welcome to the We Are Gunsmith Podcast. It's your boy James Mooney.
It's Rob TRAMONTE.
And we're here.
Oh, yeah.
We were supposed to have a guest today.
Yeah.
But
shit happens.
Shit happens when you party naked.
Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I guess.
It is. But yeah, we had a guest scheduled, but bailed on us. And that's all we're going to say about that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So now you got to listen to just us.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. We're going to go for some stuff today that's going on in the world.
Yeah,
that's crazy as shit. So Mooney right now has a laptop pulled up. If you're not on YouTube watching this.
Oh, we're just going to jump right into the current events? That's what we're going to do?
I don't know what else to talk about.
We can talk about your back and how...
Oh, I like slipped a disc in my back cooking eggs. That was tight. Yeah, I'm getting pretty old, I guess. 27 years old.
That's how you know you're getting old.
27 years old as fuck.
You're not even working out. You're hurting yourself.
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen this morning, and I get a text from Cam, the sticker guy, who most of you guys probably know. And I was twisting, stretching, and then I laughed at something he texted me at, or whatever. So he texted me something that was funny. I just laughed at it, and I just felt this pinch in my back, and it's fucking killed all fucking day, dude. I'm like, what the hell? What am I supposed to? I can't even function as a normal human.
It's not even a cool story. Not
at all.
Oh yeah, I was deadlifting 600 pounds and I snapped my shit. No, I was fucking cooking eggs and laughing. It probably wasn't even that funny, honestly. You're probably just doing a courtesy.
No, I can't even remember what it was. A courtesy laugh at my own house.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Fuck.
We were talking about, I don't know, he was talking about a girl or something. Or I asked him about Tinder. I think I asked him, I said, hey, did you get off Tinder? And then, I don't know. He said sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't think he logs on as much anymore.
Well, what'd you do today?
I created a farmers only account for Cam.
Dude, it's going to work.
Bro, it was instantly 10 times better than Tinder for him, at least.
Did you say there's 700?
So
you can see
we're in a rural part of Oregon, but not super rural. It's we're not in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I forget.
There's some rural areas around here, but yeah. So I signed him up for that, and I was like, well, let's cruise it. Let's cruise the market, Cam.
What's it like? Is it swipe?
The layout's really terrible. They could use some help with their
farmer.
It's
put it together.
I feel like dating sites are kind of outdated nowadays. I feel like nobody goes on. I feel like it's just Tinder. Why would you go on an actual website when, I don't know, you have access to it on your phone?
Oh, so it's not even. It's not even an app or anything?
I don't think it's an app. I don't know. I didn't look that far into it, but we were on the computer and logged him out. It looked, I don't know, it was interesting. But then we were looking around here and you can sort the searches by obviously distance, right? How far away they are. But then you can sort them by oldest to youngest or youngest to oldest.
What did Cam go for?
So I was like, Cam, what do you want to do? He's like, obviously youngest to oldest. And I was like, oldest to youngest it is.
Yeah. I know.
There was
I think the older crowd is his wheelhouse.
No, I feel like it, dude.
Yeah.
He could easily be somebody's pool boy.
Oh, dude. He's such a nice kid. They're gonna welcome him.
Yeah.
Welcome him in real nice.
Offer him some milk and cookies, and then fucking
and then the pants
do
are off.
unspeakable things to him in the back.
Oh man, Cam, I pray for him every night.
But yeah, there were some 70-year-olds. I was like, dude,
70?
I was like, Cam, we need to get on this. He's like, no, dude. I was like,
might as well.
I sent a few flirty messages.
Good.
But
so you're like his consultant.
Yeah, I didn't let him have access to it. I was holding access. I was like, Cam, what do you think of this girl? He's like, no. And I was like, send.
Yeah.
Send.
Yeah, at this point, he's had zero.
I was sending,
zero success.
I was sending a lot. But dude, so like we didn't pay for like the upgraded version. So we went cheap, right? And so I don't think you could send messages, but you can send like these flirt, like
hearts.
No, it's like predetermined like little pickup lines. So you can send them to people. And the list was like 20 long.
Are they good?
There were some fucking hilarious. Like some of them was like, one of them was like, I'm in love with you. Oh wait, that's too soon. I'm sorry. But wow. Or something like that. I was like, Cam, we need to send that one. That one's for sure. That one's for sure going out. Yeah. And then there was like another one like, how many tractors fit in your barn or something?
Wow, dude. It's funny because like somebody got paid to do that.
Oh, somebody created that.
Wow, man.
And you know somebody.
You gotta send that one to everybody.
I sent. I forget which one I sent to Cam. Sent for Cam because we did find a couple cute girls that were like Cam was like into and that were like around.
No shit.
But he was a little young for that site though. Like there was nobody that was looking for like a 20-year-old guy.
Dude.
Like, it was all 22, 23 and up.
Oh. He's got to pioneer it.
Yeah. But there was a lot of fucking
young
people
crowd
around here on that site. There was like 700 profiles in like a 20-mile radius. And I was like, Cam, this is your niche right here.
Yeah, like this
is your sweet spot. I uploaded a pic of him holding a gun. It's like holding an assault rifle.
Yes.
And yeah, dude.
He's probably with someone right now.
I would hope so. If he's not, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna check in with him tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So if you see him before me,
daily check-ins.
Check in with him because Operation Get Cam Super Laid is underway.
Laid in like a barn on some hay.
We need some outrageous fucking story from him. Like, dude, I was having sex with this girl and a goat walked in or some shit. Like,
that's very likely, dude. Can you imagine like if he finds his soulmate or something, and then he's like his story is that they met on Farmers Only?
No, that sounds like a made up like Comedy Central skit. Like
you can't say that with a straight face.
You know somebody has though. Like it's
I don't know.
I think the next step is Christian Mingle. Like if this doesn't pan out, I think Christian Mingle.
Christian, that's like the opposite of what he wants to go on. Cam is a dirty little man. He's not going on Christian Mingle.
Some of those Christian Mingle chicks, I'm sure, are like
you think it's
closeted freaks, you know, like what they always say about like Catholic schoolgirls, and like that's like the thing, like, you know,
that's just like a strip club thing. I don't think it's a real thing. No, the priests or whatever. That's where the nasty stuff comes out.
Either or.
Yeah,
Cam will take it right now.
Shit, Cam's probably at church right now. He'll be at church after listening to this podcast.
He's gonna need it.
Yeah, I fucking need church after dealing with Farmers Only. Christian Mingle.
I can't imagine. There were some interesting people on there though.
I want to look at it now.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird site. He didn't even get to pick like his username or anything. It's just like
what?
He's like Farmer02175 or some shit.
So they really seclude it to farmers. They make you a farmer.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's about to live on a farm right now. Like, what if he ended up leaving? Like he's like, dude, I'm moving to this farm, like in middle of Oregon. Like
thanks, guys.
I'll see you guys. Peace. No longer the sticker guy.
He's like, guys, I don't know. I need to pass the torch. It's time. Me and Bessie need to go kick
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Fuck.
Oh man. But yeah, that's the excitement going on right now.
Yeah, that's kind of we tell you guys that we work hard all the time, but this is pretty much what we do.
Sometimes we do. It was like me and Mike, and we were just sitting in there, just giving Cam so much shit. But it's all in love because we want to see Cam succeed.
Yeah.
So if by any chance there's any single ladies listening to this, which is highly doubtful,
super doubtful.
I think we have one, maybe two female listeners. Feel free to slide in Cam's DMs.
Yeah. I think they must be open. There's no way he's closing them off. He has no right to do that.
Yeah. He just needs to open the floodgates. Let them all in. It's a numbers game right now for him, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
We need a hashtag for Cam. We'll figure that out.
Hashtag 40 degrees late. Fuck, dude. Anyway. What else is new?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
We're going to Bend this weekend. We're going to a bodybuilding show.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we got a bodybuilding show. We spoke about the expo last podcast, but we recently had 2 expos already this month. And one of them was awesome. A smaller show. Sort of. Like, I don't know, like moderate size.
Yeah.
And the next one was supposedly going to be a huge show. It turned out to be way different, where it's super shitty. It was just a horrible experience. It was like night and day to the first one. Mm-hmm. And then this next one's like another more, like a smaller show.
Pretty small.
Yeah. We usually do really well at those. I think everybody probably does, you know. I don't know.
And then we got to do CrossFit challenge, a CrossFit event in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we signed up for our first CrossFit.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what to I have no idea.
What to expect.
Did they give you a floor plan or anything?
No. It's outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It's like a team competition. It's like a 2-person teams.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. It'll be cool. It's up in Bend as well. So if you're in the
Bend's cool.
If you're in the Pacific Northwest and you're going to be around Bend, we're going to be out there this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and then also June 9th. So, yeah. And then what else? We're doing the Murph Challenge at the gym on Monday. On Memorial Day, we're going to have a barbecue. It's going to be sick. And then people are going to fucking throw up because Murph is no joke.
Yo, I think someone just left. You think they locked us in?
I'll double check real quick.
So if you guys, I mean, you probably don't know, but we have a podcast room at the gym. And when we're inside here, when people leave the gym, sometimes they lock it down. They think nobody's here, but we're still in here. And if they set the alarm and we walk out, then the cops show up. So yeah, wow, this is cool. It's the first time I've ever done a podcast by myself. Mooney's walking around right now trying to see if anybody's in the building. Are we good?
Yeah, I think he just closed it.
Okay, cool. We're all good.
We should get a sign.
No police officers. Oh, like we should get a sign that says like
In studio.
Yeah, like a sign that lights up and
Yeah.
shit. Damn. Hey, if you guys have any suggestions for like decorations in this room on YouTube, because you guys are looking at the room right now.
It's pretty fucking empty.
Yeah. It's basically like it's death.
Yeah. It's pretty
Gray, black.
Yeah, we got Cam's Hawaiian shirt from his podcast hanging.
Just trust us though, it's over there.
We got like a little sign and a signed picture of our homie Charlene.
Oh yeah. She's dope.
Then we got a signed porn poster. That's
Pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the decor in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if anybody wants to send us some stuff to hang up here.
We should get a P.O. box.
Yeah. I mean, and you could just send it to the gym.
That's true.
The gym address is
It's on the website.
on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to send us some shit to hang on the walls or decorate our table, feel free.
Yeah. Send us a new table.
Yeah, because we keep talking about updating it and hanging shit up, but we never get around to it. So, yeah. Make us hang some stuff up.
Yep.
Anyway.
I don't know what the hang up is. Get it?
Dude, that was bad.
Dude, that was good.
That was
That was a dad joke. I'm old, dude. I told you. I threw my back out.
First you throw your back
dad
out,
jokes.
and now you're doing dad jokes.
I don't know what happened last night.
I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm sorry about that. Wait, no, don't click out. Don't click out. Don't change the podcast. Don't.
All right.
By the way, leave us a 5-star review because you know this deserves a 5-star review. So leave us a 5-star. It helps us rank higher on iTunes, and then on YouTube, hit the like button. And yeah, we want to know who you guys want to listen to as well. So comment with a guest, and we'll Skype them in. We live in Oregon. Nobody lives near us, so ain't nobody coming here. But we can Skype anybody in, including Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, we have some. It's just scheduling right now for some of the other guests that we have lined up. We got some fairly big guests lined up. It's going to take some time, but maybe we'll get some good in-person guests in the next couple weeks. our buddy Alex is opening his gym in 2 weeks, hopefully, knock on wood. And so we'll probably head up there and do another podcast with him because that was pretty successful the last time we did one with him.
I thought it was this weekend.
It was supposed to be, but he got.
He pushed it.
Yeah, he had to push it like a couple weeks.
That's good.
I guess some contracting issues or something.
Oh yeah,
they messed up on his building and it's delayed.
Fuck.
He was pretty pissed about it when I talked to him this past weekend. But
that's cool. At least we can go.
Yeah, we'll be able to.
I don't know if you want to go.
We'll be able to at least go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it looks badass.
And then there's some exciting news with Austin coming up that I won't mention on the podcast because it's not official yet.
You want to explain who that is?
Yeah, Austin, our guest. He was a guest on one of our first podcasts, but he's also one of our sponsored athletes, pro MMA fighter and whatnot. And he has some pretty exciting stuff coming up. It should come up as soon as this coming Tuesday.
Shit.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
For the record, I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'll tell you off air.
I hope so.
But yeah, so that's some exciting stuff that may be coming up in the next week or so. So we'll probably get him on again. And yeah, so we have some cool guests coming up. But if you guys have suggestions or know some people that you would like to see on our podcast, like reach out to us, shoot us an email, shoot us a DM, and let us know because we're open to anybody.
Yeah, they don't have to have like huge followings or anything.
No, I mean, some of the people we've had on have had, not that many people.
Yeah, we're just looking for like interesting guests and people we can learn stuff from, and that's the coolest part I think from having every single guest is like taught me something or like was a part of a world that I didn't even know about or et cetera, et cetera. It's always fun to dive into their life.
I think that's kind of the goal of this is to meet people that aren't necessarily like run of the mill like fitness people, like people who have like stories and they don't even have to be into fitness, like some business people or entrepreneurs, that type of thing. Anyway, you want to get into some current events?
Yeah, let's do it. What's the website you found?
Dude, I found a website with some crazy ass current events that are on there. Like,
I don't know anything he's about to say or I don't know any of the events he's about to bring up.
All right. So this, the first one here, I'll just read the headline. Judge evicts 30-year-old after he wouldn't move out of parents' house.
Good. Good.
So this
are
dude,
people outraged?
I don't know.
There's no way.
I don't know.
There's no way people are like that. He deserves to live there.
So apparently the parents gave the son, who's 30 years old, notes and advice and cash and like gifts of cash.
Notes.
Yeah, like to try to get him out of the house. And I guess he just wouldn't move. He wouldn't leave. And so they turned to a judge. And so a judge sided.
No way.
On Tuesday, a judge sided with Mark and Christina Rotondo and said their 30-year-old son needs to leave. The son, Michael, has been living in his parents' house for 8 years. He called the ruling outrageous and said he would appeal the decision.
You can't appeal to your parents. That's not how life works.
Apparently, back in February, they started leaving notes for him.
Like sticky notes? Please leave. Just slapping on his PlayStation.
Oh, my God.
Dude, that's pathetic. Dude.
A subsequent note offered Michael $1,100 cash as an incentive to move and also encouraged him to get a job. There are jobs available even for those with a poor work history like you. Get one and you have to work, they wrote. If you want help finding a place, your mother has offered to help you.
Oh my God. It's like they're talking to him like he's not their son. Like
that's so embarrassing.
You shouldn't have to give your kid notes. Don't you have some?
It shouldn't even have to go to a judge. Like, dude, like
how much did that
they're
cost?
asking you to leave. Just fucking go.
I wonder what his thing is.
I would be uncomfortable staying. Like, if
he just doesn't want to work. Is that his thing?
I don't know. It doesn't.
What does he? Does it describe what he does all day and stuff?
No, it doesn't say anything about what he does.
I don't even want to know what he does all day.
But yeah, he's an interesting looking fellow. But like I don't know. The thought of somebody not wanting me around and then me knowing that, but then continuing to stay around,
that's
makes
weird.
me super fucking uncomfortable. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, everybody's like that. Yeah.
I remember like one of my buddies in college, like their roommate didn't like me. or didn't like he was just a dick and didn't like people in his house.
Yeah.
And so like whenever we go over there, it was super uncomfortable because he like didn't want you there.
And
like,
you know that when you see him.
know it when you see him, but you're sitting there and it's like super uncomfortable sitting on like the couch. Like I can only imagine what it's like to live with people that fucking don't want you there.
And those people are your parents.
Yeah, you can't even like go vent to them like, oh God, so-and-so is so mean to me.
Maybe he just couldn't believe it. He's like, there's no way. I'm your kid. Like, you can't kick me out.
30 is,
and then they're in
30 is about time to go though.
For sure, dude.
And you've been living there since it said he's been living there for 8 years. So you basically miss out on all your 20s.
Yeah.
Living with your parents. Like, you're not partying. You're not like,
yeah. Well,
you're not bringing girls home.
Well, there's a difference between like living at home and like helping out your parents with like rent.
Oh yeah. Or like,
then just like sleeping in your room all day.
Or if you had like issues, like you lost your job or you got kicked out of your place and you had to move in with your parents temporarily. But like 8 years, it's time to go, bro.
Zero ambition, zero drive, zero anything. Just 100% fucking.
Well, I think it's just a comfort. And I think
it's
not even just him necessarily. I mean, I feel like if I miss a couple days in the gym, it's hard for me to want to go back to the gym.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like,
I feel like that
laziness becomes a habit.
Yeah.
And like, and comfort becomes a habit too. Like if you get comfortable in something, it's easy to just keep going back to that. Like,
yeah. Because it just feels good.
Yeah. If you try sleep in for a couple days and then try waking up early the next day, it's like your body doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. And if there's like the consequence, there's no consequences for this guy, or there weren't any.
Yeah.
So like, it's like, okay, I don't move out. Okay.
He doesn't
like,
have to.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, like there's no reason.
But then the judge fucking slammed the hammer down on him. So what, is he getting out now or?
He had 14 days to leave.
Damn. Yeah, man. I thought it was 30 days.
Not according to this judge. George is like,
get your lazy ass out of this house, fool.
Fuck up out of here.
God damn. It's the Hodge twins is the judge.
All right. What about this one? Sinkhole appears on White House lawn.
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah, there's this picture. It's not like crazy big. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it?
Sinkhole? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not big right now, but like,
fuck.
I don't know.
How's that even news?
What the fuck is a sinkhole?
I don't know. I didn't go to sinkhole school. I'm not sure, dude. Was like,
there's a lot of jokes going around though about like how, like hell is opening up and swallowing the White House or some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know why that's news, but
I think it's so odd.
It's just odd.
It's like what
you would expect better from the White House lawn.
Yeah, like yeah. It's like
God,
I don't.
Those goddamn sinkholes attacking America.
God dang sinkholes are back. Strap up, Cletus.
Just lost middle America right there.
I'm sorry, guys.
Fuck.
Come back. Didn't mean it. Love you.
What about this one? Monkey captured after escaping from crate at San Antonio airport.
Wait, what? Oh, somebody was traveling with a monkey.
Yeah. Or it was being transferred.
What kind of, was it like a,
it's a 10-year-old
like tiny ones.
rhesus macaque? I don't know.
And it was just flying around the airport?
His name is Dawkins. And he escaped.
Sick. Brian Dawkins. That's tight.
He looks like the size of a small dog.
Damn.
Like a mid-sized dog. He's a pretty big dog. Or a pretty big monkey.
Can you imagine that? Just casually, like another day at the airport, then all of a sudden a monkey is like, just jumps on your chest or something.
Yeah.
Like,
he gets on the plane with you. He's just like holding his little briefcase. Just sits down next to you.
Dude.
What would you do?
How'd they even catch it? Does it say? Because monkeys are fast as fuck.
He was being transported from a plane to the baggage area, and it doesn't say how he escaped.
Somebody probably just let him out just to get the Snapchat or something.
I remember there was a couple years ago, there was a famous meme that was going around of the little monkey at IKEA, and he had like a coat, and he was like waiting inside the doors.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he like escaped, and he was like in IKEA.
It was a real...
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck. Well, I saw this meme was super viral like everybody was using it on. Actually, it was like a GIF too, but just this like really disgusting, ugly looking monkey, and I never knew what it was from, and it bugged the shit out of me because I always try to find like the origin of these like random things, you know, on the internet. But I don't think it's the same thing.
Might not be.
Yeah, the hella good story.
Oh, here's a good one. That Yanny versus Laurel thing.
Dude, I don't know.
For those of you listening to us right now, I wonder if I can play this. Let's see if we can play it. What did you hear?
Laurel.
I think I heard Laurel too.
Like immediately, like I tried so hard to hear the other shit.
Here, I'm gonna play it right now.
Brittany heard Yanny.
Laurel. Laurel.
Fucking Laurel.
Laurel.
I for sure heard Laurel.
Laurel.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's weird though, because the first time I listened to it, I heard Yanny.
Really?
Yeah. But then I listened to it again, and I just kept hearing Laurel.
Wow. That's weird.
I think
I saw a video of them like breaking it down.
Yeah.
And if you like lower certain frequencies or some shit, it turns into Yanny.
And see, I could see that because I was adjusting the sound because I was showing it to Chrissy.
Oh, I never tried that.
So actually, maybe when I was adjusting the sound, because the first time I played it, I heard Yanny.
That's so weird.
And Chrissy heard Yanny. But then I played it again and I heard Laurel, and she's like, I keep hearing Yanny.
Fuck.
So I don't know. But the first time, I thought maybe it was because I was focusing on Yanny.
Oh, yeah.
When I was listening to it.
No, I tried to hear Yanny. I played that for Brittany, and she's like, Yanny. And I'm like, what are you talking? And then I said on Instagram, I posted something about like that whole situation.
Yeah.
And like everyone commented hashtag like Yanny gang and shit in the comments. And I'm like, what? You guys are fucking crazy. And then people started saying like, it's just because you're so old that you hear Laurel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Britt's 2 years older than me, and she hears Yanny. So your fucking argument is invalid.
It's so crazy.
Bitch.
That type of shit. Damn, the bitch though.
Oh, don't piss.
That's a fucking
my back hurts, dude.
Mic drop.
My back hurts.
Old man Rob, get off his lawn,
dude. I've had so many old tendencies today. This is weird as fuck. I had like I don't even know. I had a bad day. It sounds like
old man Rob.
I'm pissed off and nothing.
Damn, dude.
I honked at someone the other day in my car. Never
Really?
do that. Yeah,
I never use my horn.
I never do that. No, it was like I was turning. There's I don't know. This is a really populated like intersection next to my house. And this car was going, and speed limit's probably like 45, 50, or I don't know what it was. But they were literally driving like 20 miles an hour. Like, if that. Oh my God. Like, if that. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, this is not safe. Because the people I always look behind me, I'm like,
somebody's going to
these people did not expect me to be driving 15 miles an hour either.
Yeah.
And I just honked, and they kind of just got over real slow. And I looked over, and it was like some elderly person. But it's just weird, dude. But yeah, I never honk or like flip people off. I used to do that all the time, but dude, like I don't trust.
I used to flip people off all the time, and I haven't flipped people off. You'd think because I have a lot of road rage.
Yeah,
but I don't. I never honk and I never flip anybody off. But I was on the highway yesterday actually, and some dude fucking like pulled out and sped past this truck. He passed him on the right, and he just outside his window, he just hangs out the full arm finger. I was like, damn, you don't see that every day. It was dedication.
Dude, actually, you know what I think about? I actually honked at somebody. This is a horrible idea, and I really regretted it like immediately after I did it. But I wasn't in a very good mood when I got in my car, and I just left my house. I was like 20 seconds down the road, and I honked at somebody in my neighborhood in their car, like driving towards the neighborhood. Because like the road's kind of narrow, right? And like if there's cars parked on the sides, you kind of like take turns to go.
Yeah.
Well, there's no cars on the sides. You could easily both fit. And he's driving a truck. And the dude never went. He just drove down the middle of the whole. He was like literally driving right at me. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he got like hella close.
Yeah.
So I you know, like I said, I wasn't really in a good mood. I wasn't really like.
Yeah.
I was like, not now, dude. You know. So I just honked at him. And then he lays down his horn like as he goes by, and I see someone's arm like fly out the window, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" I park outside a lot, and I drive a bright orange car.
Your
like
shit's about to get keyed, bro.
Yeah, he drives like a gray. It was actually my old truck, but a gray version of it. But yeah, like I have no idea where this guy lives, but he could easily.
Oh, he can find you easily.
Yeah. So right after that, I was like, "Fuck, that was a stupid ass idea."
In the garage every night now.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I've seen too many videos of people just like doing crazy shit. Like those people.
People are crazy, dude.
People got shot, I think a few years ago, because they were just like talking to the car next to them or something like that. And the guy, it was a car full of like kids. And I don't think they like honked or did anything like that. But the guy like pulls out a gun and shoots the car, like older guy. And ends up saying like he thought he was threatened and stuff. But there was like footage somehow. I don't even know how. But things like that, it's like you honk at someone.
You never know nowadays.
Dude. Especially if someone's like in front of you, you honk at them, they could like stop and they could. Who fucking knows, dude?
You never know who's having like a shitty day too. Like,
I know.
That could be the thing that fucking pushes them over the edge.
That's a good point for sure. So I don't know. Brittany's really funny though. She'll like, she always like acts tough. She'll like flip someone off and they like, there's not a chance in hell they saw her. Oh. And then she'll like act tough for like 3 seconds and then start like laughing and stuff. And we just both like die laughing. Like, what are you doing, dude? Chrissy it's always like shit. Super funny though.
Chrissy will do that. She'll like slowly, just really quickly, like
yeah.
But she's clearly joking, like, but she's not actually flipping them off. But like, it's like no.
Yeah, I always call Brittany out when she tries to act tough. It's funny. She's definitely not listening to this, so it doesn't matter.
What up, Brittany?
Yeah, she'll text me right after this. It's not even published yet.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, dude. Shit.
Damn. What I heard though about like why people get.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about that.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about Laurel.
Oh yeah. Fuck Laurel.
Forgot about that.
Fuck Laurel and fuck Yanny.
No, it's Laurel. Fuck Yanny.
Fuck Yanny.
Yeah, fuck Yanny.
Fuck those things.
That's so weird.
It's super weird. I don't like it.
I want to know how that came about.
Yeah, who
could you imagine like you'd be like, "Hey, I'm James," and someone goes,
"What's up, Steve?"
Ron. Yeah. You're like, "No, James. Ron. No, James.
Read my fucking lips, bro."
You know, like those words aren't even. I don't even know. It's fucking weird. It's like the blue dress or black and blue or white and gold.
Oh yeah, all that shit's weird.
That was different though, because at one point I saw the other one. You know, I don't forget like how or why I did, but I ended up like being able to see the other version.
Oh really?
But with this thing, it's like, nah, dude.
I don't even remember the dress thing.
Yeah, it was like a white. Somebody took a picture like, well, would this look good? Or what color is this or something?
Oh, yeah. I remember it. I just don't remember like what I saw.
I'm pretty sure I don't remember what I saw.
Blue dress.
Dude.
Oh, well. But back to the road rage, though. So I discovered, I was listening to somebody, they were talking about the road rage. And the reason you get so aggravated is because when you drive, you're like hyper vigilant. Because like you have to be conscious of everything that's going around you. Mm-hmm. So you're hyper vigilant. And so since you're hyper vigilant, every little thing kind of registers on your brain. So like if somebody's driving, like they maybe even be driving the speed limit, but it seems like they're driving so much slower because you're so aware of the scenario and the situation.
Oh, right. So you got to go to the flow of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, dude.
And I was thinking, every time I think about that, I was like, And then I got to thinking, maybe I'm hyper vigilant. And maybe that's why I get so annoyed all the time. Because like we saw Deadpool 2 this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And I love going to the movie. Like that's my fucking thing. When I love going to the movies. But I absolutely hate going to the movie theater around here. Because every time I either sit next to a little kid in a rated R movie, or I sit next to somebody who's chewing hella loud, or somebody sitting right behind me like talking.
Yeah.
And
same thing.
And it's all like
we just had that.
And like I'll talk to Chrissy, I'll be like, after the movie, I'll be like, dude, did you see that person in the front, like, fucking, like, chewing? And she's like, no. I was like, I fucking was super aware of them.
Yeah, right.
And I don't. Maybe,
I'm the same way.
Maybe I'm just like hyper vigilant in situations like that. I don't know.
I think there's just some, I don't know, certain things just trigger you.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm saying the people in general.
But like she sat through the whole thing and was like, didn't notice any of it.
No, I'm like,
but I'm in the movie and I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna kill that person. Like.
No, when I like, if I'm sitting next to Britt, you know, we're just eating dinner or something, or she's just like eating her food or whatever, and is like smacking her food and shit. I get so, I can't help it. It's just like how I am. But I can be next to her eating something, anything, and she will never do anything. Like not even acknowledge it or anything. Like it doesn't matter, you know. Yeah, we were at the movies the other day. We saw what was it? Some comedy. I forget what it was, but such an obnoxious crowd. It was like there was like no one in there, but every single person in there sucked. But we were sitting next to a big crowd of like, there's probably 8 like older women.
Yeah.
And they were just laughing at like, they were laughing amongst themselves. Oh. And I'm like, this isn't even like a funny part. And then there was a guy there, a really older guy. Afterwards I saw he was a really old guy. He would just laugh at like random parts, like a really loud laugh. And every time he did that, like Brady and I looked at each other like it was so funny to us. And then have you seen those like new chairs they have at our movie theater?
No, I haven't been.
They heat up.
I haven't been out to that one yet.
They like heat up and they recline and stuff. It's not one of those like food places where they serve you and stuff, but the movie theater just plugged in these like really nice seats, and the one next to me was like malfunctioning, so it was doing this like pattern of like buzzing. It'd be like zzz, 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 zzz. And I'm like the whole time like really faint, and I'm like, oh my god,
that's the worst.
Yeah, luckily the movie was kind of like loud and stuff, but
oh my gosh,
shit like that, dude. I don't know. That's super funny though.
Yeah, there was a lady like in the row next to us or in front of us, and she kept blowing her nose.
No way.
But like not just like a like that. Like, it was like a long. It was like 5-second blow,
like an elephant,
like a productive blowing of the nose, like lots of snot.
Like you should not be in public.
Yeah, like basically like clearing out like hella snot.
Dude, I've never experienced that.
And I was like,
that sucks.
I was just thinking like, why are you here? Go away, please. Like, at rent.
What? What happened?
I don't know. I like
headphones.
I lost it in this side.
Is it still there?
I can hear it on this side.
Oh,
I just can't hear it on
the show. Must go on.
Anyway, it's karma for talking about that chick,
dude. Yeah,
I don't know. Or when somebody like sits behind you and like there's hella seats.
Oh, dude.
There's just like it's just you and some other person, and they just sit like right behind you.
Do you know the classic like restroom scenario?
Oh yeah, you always gotta leave a seat behind.
That like joke happened to me where like you're like the only dude in the bathroom, right? And then a guy like there's a bunch of urinals and the guy stands right next to you. That happened to me recently, and I'm like,
bro code, man. You don't,
dude. I couldn't have. I don't even know. I probably couldn't have even started going if he was like already there. But like, luckily, it was flowing. So, but I just you can't be like, what are you doing? Like mid piss,
dude. I have a horror story about that. Like, I forget what I might have been like young in high school, like 16, maybe 15. And I was wearing like shorts, and I think it was at a movie. It might have been a movie theater. I don't know. I was at some public place, and the dude came up and did the same thing, like, and then starts like a fucking like super soaker pee into the fucking thing, and I just feel like
way
some splashback on my leg because I'm wearing shorts, and I was just thinking to myself, I didn't do anything because I think the guy was older, and I was like,
yeah,
fuck. But I just
that's
you
crazy.
You saying that brought that memory back. I was like, fuck,
that's crazy, dude.
Had to like go watch like wipe off my leg.
Damn. Go hit that smash that like button if you've ever been pissed on. Let's see how many thumbs up.
Worst thing.
Let's see how many thumbs ups we get. Try to see who's listening right now.
I hope nobody's getting peed on right now.
We get like 45 thumbs up.
Just like,
god damn it.
Hella comments like, oh, I know the struggle, man. I know the struggle.
R. Kelly as fuck.
Damn.
What else is going on in this fucked up world?
Here's a good one. High school basketball star was actually 25-year-old man.
Dude.
What?
Dallas high school basketball star was actually 25-year-old man. The new guard playing for Hillcrest High School basketball team in Dallas turned a lot of heads this past season. Rashawn Richardson would sometimes drop 30 points or more in a game. He led his basketball team to the playoffs this winter and earned the District Offensive Player of the Year award.
I bet, dude.
Imagine if he didn't get that.
The problem was, authorities say supposedly 17-year-old was actually 25-year-old Sydney Gilstrap Portley, looking for a second taste of athletic glory.
Oh my god. Fuck. Dude, that's so fun. Like what? How do you even do that? Did he go to
Gilstrap-
class too?
Gilstrap Portley allegedly told officials he was a refugee of Hurricane Harvey and homeless. Dallas school Michael Hinosa says in those situations, the district temporarily waives ID requirements.
Wow.
But after 9 months in the Dallas school system, one of Gilstrap Portley's former coaches tipped off authorities. Damn. Snitched on him.
Fuck that. Dude, I would just laugh. I would be like, what?
Last month, he was arrested and charged with tampering with government records.
That's for doing that?
Yeah. But investigators
He got arrested?
They're also looking into reports that he had a 14-year-old girlfriend.
Yo. So he really played the role.
If he had not been caught, he would have been nearly 30 when he graduated the second time.
So he was a freshman?
I think
25.
I think he was a sophomore. I think he was a sophomore.
Still, dude. He didn't even go for the senior route. He wanted it 4 years.
He wanted...
Wow, dude.
Dude, imagine if he went 3 years, no idea, graduated at 30, and some colleges are like, oh, damn. Like, look at the stud.
Oh, my God.
He's a 16-year-old dropping 30 a game.
Is there a picture of him?
Yeah. I mean, it just shows his face, though.
Oh.
He looks
Does he
old.
look like a
he looks
grown-ass
old, though. He doesn't look... I mean...
Yeah.
He could go either way.
I don't know.
I mean, I know some dudes that I went
that's
to high school with and college with that look old as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
So it could go either way. Like, some people just look old. Like, if
Yeah.
I went back, I would stick out hella bad because I got this fucking gray hair.
Yeah. Cam could go back.
Yeah, but Cam's only like a year out, so like, what do you really... Like, Jeremy could go back. Maybe.
I don't know. Jeremy recently turned 21, and the Bouncers in San Diego, because we just happened to be down there for his 21st, celebrating it, they didn't even believe he was... Or they didn't even think that was his ID.
Yeah.
He got pulled out of line.
They thought he was way older.
Yeah, they're like, I gotta take another look at this. He's like, why do you think I'm down here? Yeah, that bouncer was weird. I feel like that was like his first night or something.
Yeah.
He was trying hella hard. And then we were leaving, and he's like, see you, Rob. I never said my name to him. Like, I guess he looked at my license.
Yeah.
Fuck. Made sense now. Getting old. Memory sucks.
Dude, imagine going back to high school now.
Dude. I was...
I would kill people.
I remember... You mean like football and stuff?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you'd be... Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I was in...
Catching bodies all over
When
the
I
place.
was a junior, obviously I was on the varsity team, and some of the guys that were in my grade, like, that weren't playing, like, they got the drop down to JV. Like,
Oh,
after
yeah.
and
I remember that one game.
and they were just crushing fools. And I remember I went up to the coach. I was like, dude, can I drop down for a game? Like, could I do that?
So, dude, you're like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember doing the exact same thing.
And my coach was like, nah, you can't do that.
Dude, that's so funny.
He's like, those guys can do it, but no, you can't do that. Yeah. It's like, fuck. Like, that was, I could have got like 10 sacks or something.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went when I did it.
Yeah. It's just like, because nobody blocks the JV. Like,
Yeah, and I remember playing JV, and I sacked the quarterback, and I hurt him really bad. He's actually one of my friends, too. But I hurt him really bad. They took him out of the game, and now they didn't even have a quarterback. All they had was a running back, so they'd hike the ball to this kid every time, and like it was like the easiest fucking thing ever. But yeah, I was like starting, and then I missed a practice, so I wasn't starting anymore. They're pretty strict coaches.
Yeah.
But and then I got word that you could like play down if you want. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. This is going to be the craziest shit ever. So I did it. And it was like just easy.
Just ridiculous.
It was like just night and day, dude. It was like going against the practice squad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It almost literally was like going against the practice squad, because we practice against like the younger guys and stuff, or the smaller dudes. But dude, 25. That's not even close. 25.
He was actually out there, like,
Going to high school.
Was he laughing the whole time he was playing, or like, how do you?
Like, how do you hang out with like kids like that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he must have hung out.
I feel like kids like
He must
would
have hung
know.
out with people.
Like, be like, nah, dude.
Yeah, or like he has a drink or something. Did you go to parties and stuff?
Yeah, like, I got alcohol. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, how
bet
do
he
you
was,
explain-
I bet he was super fucking popular.
Or he just never did anything.
I wonder where he lived. Like,
So many
was he
questions.
living with somebody?
You think he has Instagram?
I don't know, dude.
What's his name?
Fucking, I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
He like drives his car to his house.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys want to come over?
You could easily fuck that up. Sounds like he did a pretty good job though. If he went the whole
Dude, especially with
whole
social
year.
media nowadays, like,
Yeah, how did you
they're
get?
throwing you up like you're gonna make the papers. People are gonna recognize you. Like, it's not like back in like
That's
the
almost impressive.
70s or 80s, like
Yeah,
where you
right.
could probably get away with that shit, or even 90s.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the more impressive it gets. At least to me, I don't know.
Unless he like completely changed how he looks, and like this isn't how he looks normally.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Like if I showed up with like some blonde dreads or some shit,
Dude, that'd be sick.
would you notice me? Like, would you recognize me?
I would.
You'd notice
I would
me,
notice you.
but you wouldn't recognize me. Maybe.
Yeah, no,
If I had some cornrows,
no. Dude, that's sick. I think you should get some crazy haircut.
I wanted to get cornrows back when I was in high school.
Is it too late?
Probably.
Dude, you should cornrow the beard.
Just get two.
Or you know how people do that? Yeah, do those like, they twist up the beard with the beads or whatever.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit like
For
that.
sure not doing that. For sure not doing that.
Something. You need to spice it up.
Let's see.
What else we got going on?
Accused serial pooper on high school track is
Hold
actually
on a sec, dude. Serial pooper.
I heard about this story actually. So,
Like cereal with an S, not with like actual he's not pooping cereal.
no, he's not pooping cereal. He's pooping multiple times.
Wow. Serious. Fuck.
So in New Jersey high school, they'd actually been finding human feces around their track for like a couple weeks, and it was on a daily basis that they found it. And so they actually traced it. I think they put cameras up. Let's see this. I'm pretty sure they put cameras.
Dude, that would be
cameras up.
so
And they
fun.
found out it was the superintendent of the school district. He was like training for like a marathon, and he would just have to poop while doing it. So he'd just poop on the side of the track.
And he thought it would just like go away.
I don't know what he
Biodegradable. And the next week he ran and didn't notice the 40 piles of shit. Dude, that's a serial pooper. That sounds like a gamer tag. That's crazy.
It's my new Instagram handle. Right
Yeah, what am I doing? I'm about to change that right now.
Serial poop.
I bet that's an Instagram. Fuck, I'll look it up right now.
Oh, dude, this one's perfect for you.
Old man. Fucking.
Upset over noisy kids. Man opens fire on neighbors with AK-47.
Yo! No way.
It's in Portland too.
God damn it. He's in jail, right?
Yeah, a 59-year-old man is in custody after he allegedly fired over a dozen rounds from his AK-47 at neighbors after complaining about noise their children were making.
At the neighbors?
Yeah.
Dude. What
was
the
a
fuck?
Tuesday night,
Why would you do that?
they had an argument, and then he went and grabbed a 7.62 rifle from his car, loaded it, and then allegedly pointed at them, didn't shoot,
Dude.
and then he fired at least a dozen rapid-fire rounds at two victims while they ran away.
He was actually trying to kill them.
Jesus. He got
I thought you were going to say
two counts of pointing a firearm at another, unlawful use of a weapon, 4 counts of reckless endangering, and 2 counts of attempted murder.
Wow. I thought you were just going to say he shot it in the air.
Oh, he actually shot them. Holy shit. 2 20-year-old men were taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds.
Dude.
Wow.
Did he have any?
One was shot in the shoulder and the other was shot in each leg and a foot. Damn,
Fuck.
dude.
Foot? That sucks.
Dude, yeah, the foot would be so shitty.
Yeah, anything with your feet or hands.
There's so many bones. Like, that would fucking...
Yeah.
Rehab
Oh, yeah, I
alone.
didn't think about that.
There's so many bones that would break.
Yeah. I just know when you have a sore foot or even like a blister, like anything down there, it's like ruins everything. Dude.
That's a fucking psychopath.
Well, that kind of goes back to like the whole road rage thing.
Yeah.
It's like they're probably just, he's probably like, keep it down. And they're probably like, no. Or,
He looks like a psychopath, though.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Like AK, shoot at your neighbors, psychopath?
He looks like Chris Christopherson.
Let me see.
Oh, fuck, where'd he go?
Man, people are fucking crazy. Be nice to your neighbors. Yo, yes.
If I had to pick
That dude, I would.
I can pick him out of the lineup and be like, oh, that guy shot.
Why? Yeah. Jesus Christ. He looks gnarly as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, the world is a crazy place. It seems normal because that kind of stuff doesn't happen to us, but like something like that probably just happens somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so easy to live in your own bubble where like you don't like. I was hearing some statistic the other day that was like, I forget what it was. It was like X amount of people get like robbed every so and so many minutes. And I'm like, that's like such an outrageous number, but you don't even think about it. Like,
No. Like, there's no way it's going to be me.
yeah. Well, shit. One of my clients, he works in the police department. He was talking about how, like, the other day somebody died in town. Like
But gunshot?
no, like they pulled him over or something, and he had meth on him, and he just swallowed it to try to get away. And
What?
He ended up overdosing because he swallowed like hell of meth. But I was like, that happened like recently in town.
He just ate meth.
Yeah, to try to get out of a charge.
Like Super Troopers. That's, dude, what the fuck? Like, you live your whole... He's probably an older guy, right?
I don't know.
Unless
Who knows?
kids do... I don't know much about meth.
I don't know much either.
Or the consumer market.
I don't think I'm in the target demographic, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anywhere around this town.
Yeah, but that's like in town, and I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah.
Let alone like how many people were killed in the state of Oregon this week. You know, like I don't know. It's easy to get caught up in your own thing and like
I'm good in my I'm good in my bubble. I'll stay here.
Yeah. I'm not getting shot over a noise complaint in my
Dude.
bubble right now. So
Yeah, next time my neighbors tell me to be quiet, I'm definitely being quiet. Especially they look like that fucking clown.
yeah, that dude.
What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
Oh.
Fuck. They closed it.
Just
He
look
looks like a psychopath, though. I'll try to put up the footage of what he looks like
yeah,
right here.
Splice it.
Yeah, I'll splice it in. Anyway, that's about it. That's about all the excitement that's going on in the world right now. I'm sure there's other stuff, but
Yeah,
yeah,
10,000 subs.
10,000 subs by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I've put up 0 YouTube videos in the last like 2 weeks. I was doing really good at the beginning of the year, but
Hey, you're doing really well.
But
I
then-
think you could just fucking dominate with those like training vids.
it's just so time consuming to edit. And film.
Yeah,
And I don't know. We got so much shit going on right now.
yeah. It's hard to like pencil. I was dude. You know Aaron? He called me earlier. Big E. Shout out to Big E. Probably not listening, but
What up, Biggie?
he called me earlier, and he goes on these long ass drives because he works at Tiger Fitness.
Right.
It's like a 2-hour drive, and he always calls me on like the way back or the way there or whatever. We just bullshit about stuff. But we were talking about that, like the ROI on like making YouTube videos for us right now, because it's like there's a lot more ROI in regards, like if we were to, work on our next drop or like work on the next event or something like that, we have to do that stuff now. It's like making a YouTube video and putting it out. It's like you get very minimal views because we don't have very many subscribers.
Right.
So you're just not getting that much out of it. But yeah, I think if you, I don't know, I think you need to like allocate days, not like you, but like people in general need to like actually allocate. Okay, like today is like a YouTube day instead of like trying
Just
to like
film a
squeeze
bunch.
it into your shit.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I heard Nick Bear does that. He'll have like an admin day, and then he's like, tomorrow's just gonna be like all YouTube filming, and he'll like film a dope fucking video, edit it, and get it out in the same day. It's like a YouTube day,
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's all the way you structure
Prioritize
things.
time.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
very
gonna
good.
try to get back on the grind. I'd like to at least get up one video a week,
Yeah, for sure, dude.
but it's tough.
Well, we could knock out
Yeah.
10.
That's the thing is and we got to get with that on the podcast too, is stockpiling some
Yeah,
so that you have a couple that you can like,
Yeah.
so you're always a couple weeks ahead.
yeah.
That's the goal, or at
Yeah.
least a week ahead.
That's how you do it. I mean, that's how.
That's
I
how
don't
we
know.
have to get to the point. It's just tough. It's just us, like
Yeah,
we don't have a lot of help with that.
Yeah, if we had like 40 employees,
Yeah.
be a whole different story.
But yeah. All right. Well,
Is that it?
I think we should call it there.
Okay.
Almost at an hour.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought it's been like 30 minutes.
That's
It's almost been an hour.
yeah, it's been like 55 minutes.
Wow. Just talking about bullshitting.
Just bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. We will hopefully have a guest next week. We'll see. We'll see if.
Actually, I enjoy this a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think it's fun.
It's fun when it's just us. We can kind of bullshit and catch up and
Yeah.
let us know what you guys think. Like, if you like these ones where it's just us, obviously people like the guests because we have some dope guests. But maybe we can get to the point where we're doing this twice a week. Maybe one of them is a guest day and one of them is just a bullshit day with us.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think. Anyway, let's sign it out. Thank you. If you guys are listening on iTunes, make sure you guys leave a 5-star review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, because all that interaction actually helps grow the channel, and we really appreciate it.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, tell a friend.
It's
That's
one
your
friend.
homework.
It's one friend.
Get one person to download and listen.
Yeah. All you guys have friends.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If you don't have friends, go make a
At
friend.
least one.
That
Tell a
could be
family member.
That could be your topic to go make a new friend. Be like, hey, I just listened to this cool podcast. Do you listen to podcasts? Boom. You just made a friend, and you could thank James.
Or if they say no,
Then you say, oh,
fuck you.
you should, because it's dope.
Yeah. Hey, do you listen to podcasts? No. Okay, bye. I'm going to go
No,
back
it goes,
inside
hey, do you
until
listen
I'm
to
30.
Do you listen to podcasts? Oh, no. And then you go, well, you should, because there's this dope ass brand called Gunsmith Clothing.
Yeah.
And they run shit.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. This podcast is sponsored by Gunsmith Clothing Company. Lifestyle fitness brand based out of Southern Oregon.
Heard they're dope.
They're dope as fuck.
They got a gym too.
It's like all I wear.
Yeah. Basically.
So,
I'm basically sponsored by them.
so that's it, guys. I'm Rob.
New drop
New drop.
this Monday or Tuesday, June 1st. New tanks and women's tees, joggers, and water bottles. Boom.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just put that in the beginning.
Yeah, we should put that in the beginning.
Okay. Well,
I'm not going to edit it in the beginning. It's just too much. Anyway. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm James Mooney.
Rob Tremonti.
Peace.
We're out.
Thanks for listening.